Your daily hour with
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's a program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and we start talking for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is it cold enough for you?
It's cold outside today, everybody. You guys see the ice up there? It's all cold.
Icicles.
It's Sunday.
Sunday. It is Sunday.
I'm not making it up.
There's not too much to make up at this point.
What?
Gotta keep on telling the truth, basically.
Keep telling the truth. Don't lie. Don't make things up. Just truth for an hour. Truth. It could be called Your Daily Hour of Truth. Your Daily Hour of Truth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Good.
I brought a little bit of heat on the program so that we could kind of keep warm a little bit.
Yeah. Is it working?
It's debatable. You know, this room is kind of big and this heater's kind of small.
Uh-huh.
But at least it's something.
Yeah. It was better than nothing for sure.
Yeah.
Very cold outside. We saw some snow and stuff like that. It's back. The snow is back.
Yeah. I saw some snow on the cars yesterday, and some of the cars probably traveled from back from who knows where, Ocean Shores or wherever else that was been getting snow earlier in the week, like on late Friday, early Saturday, because we usually tape after 6 o'clock on most weekdays.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully, you know, there's the snow that kind of just like stays away from Thurston County, because maybe hopefully snow could kind of stay away from most counties. But some kids really like to have snow days, and really most adults don't like to have snow days because most adults have responsibilities and most kids do not.
Your kids don't want to go to school.
Yeah, the kids don't want to go to school. It sucks.
Is that what you saw on the street, snow?
No, I just saw a lot of bare roads. Probably icy roads since it's really cold out there.
Oh, bare from snow?
Yeah, bare from snow.
So regular roads then, huh?
Regular roads, yeah.
Regular snowless roads, not like the snow roads, like the roads like every other day.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen some black ice though. I think I sat in some, or I saw. I don't know if I sat in. I stepped on it, walking around. So look out for black ice. You know, it looks like the ground, but it's ice.
That's why they call it black ice, because it seems to be really transparent, and you can't tell it until it's too late.
Look out for that stuff. You ever slip on any black ice before?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm about accident prone as they come, so yeah, I tend to be. I could not find my gloves at my apartment, though. That's one of the things that happened today. And as I was looking for more gloves, I kept on thinking of the guy with the lost remote.
John Webster.
Yeah, sorry, John. I forgot your name for a split second. I'll blame it on the cold, but anyway, you know, my head's not really functioning because, well, that's a lie that I tell myself. I don't know that anyone ever believes the lies that I tell myself, but anyway, I kept on looking for my gloves, and I was like, okay, gotta keep on looking for it. I was trying to be methodical, but, you know, I was like, you know, snap this. I just gotta take the heater, drive my car, because I don't want to have my hands exposed to that outdoor environment for too long. That's why I drove today to the program, but yeah, I'm somewhat boring with my details today.
You couldn't. You drove because you had no gloves.
Yeah, I drove because I had no gloves.
You didn't want to put your hands in your shirt.
Yeah, that would be kind of actually somewhat funny to for someone to walk down the street with hands hands within your clothing. Usually you have your hands outward for balance. Just not like this. But
maybe if you have your arms inside your jacket and then there's black ice and you slip on your black ice, you're just gonna break your face.
Yes, that could happen.
No arms to catch you. Oh, what the? Elias just left us a voicemail. I'm looking at the thing. Something's going weird with it. Something made it so it didn't ring. But maybe we should call.
Hey, I missed your show. I just thought I'd call you.
Thank you.
Pray for us all. Alright. Love you all.
Love ya.
Wow.
Hello?
Hello.
Elias.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm mixed.
You're
feeling.
mixed? What's wrong?
My mom passed away a couple days
Oh, really?
ago.
I'm so sorry, Elias. That is tough.
Yeah.
What is that recent? Very recent?
Very recent, yeah. A week ago. Almost. No, it's like 4 days ago. 5
Well,
days
my
ago.
condolences. What can you say when that, when a death in the family, especially your mother, that's probably a tough death that, we're probably most of us are going to have to deal with at some point. Well, are you keeping warm?
I'm trying to.
It's cold. It's cold out.
Yeah. It's freezing.
That's an understatement.
Well, it's literally freezing. How about your kid? Did you tell your kid about your mother and stuff?
Yeah, and when I cried today, she's up in the clouds, Mom. She's up in the clouds.
Yeah. That's what some people say. She's in a better place. That's what some people say, but I don't know. Well, what are you gonna do now? You getting the funeral arrangements and stuff?
We're not really having a funeral for her, but I wish we were, kind of.
Well, you could have your own funeral. You don't need to have one. You can have your own one.
Yeah, go to a place in Thurston County that maybe she would like to have enjoyed, and just spend maybe 2 hours there, an hour and a half there.
It's your own funeral.
Thinking about your mom.
What's your mom's name?
Linda J. Grover.
Linda. Well, yeah, should have a grave. I kind of want to get a grave. We did death week last week and stuff. That's it's hard. Hard to lose your parents. I'm sorry. Well, you see anything on the streets recently?
Last thing I see on the streets was, what did I see on the streets? I seen cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty likely. How about ice? You see the ice? Do you see any black ice? You slip on any black ice?
No, I didn't see no ice. When I was walking on the ground, it was crunchy though.
Oh yeah, you never drive, right?
Yeah, no, I'm a driver.
Yeah, so you never experienced slipping on black ice. Maybe have you ever slipped on black ice with your feet?
One time, it was 7 years ago or something, and there was ice on the cement, and I jumped, and somehow it did a big old fall. It was really funny. Yeah.
Hey, it's time for
I have, I guess.
It's time
How
for
about you?
you know, I don't know if I've ever slipped all the way and fell on ice. Like, I think maybe I've slipped a little bit, and I like to slide around sometimes. It's time for the first dice game. You want a number?
I choose 4.
4. Here we go. Carl's getting it ready. We're rolling. It's been a while since we talked to you. It's been more than maybe you're having to help your mother out. You lost. This is 3. I lost also. Help Carl. 3. Carl won. Carl got 500 points. Bird's always accusing Carl of rigging the dice throw somehow. I don't know how it's possible, really, though. Oh, it's cold. You're keeping warm? You got a heater in there?
What?
You running your heat in the apartment or whatever?
Yeah. Happened.
It is cold.
Yeah.
The Cream of the County Awards are over. We've moved into season 16. These are some things, and we got no messages. I'd like to say. I'm looking at the thing. So the only time you're the only caller today. It's the only message we got.
What?
You seen anything else? You seen any?
Your mic is like going out.
Oh, that's bad. You seen anything on the news? Any new news? Any stuff like that?
On Facebook, the snow
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it snowy in Lacey right now?
It
Do you know?
It was a little bit. I think. Well, it snowed like a day ago, and some of the snow is just staying on the ground. I think more than having new snow.
I'm hungry.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm looking around to see if there's anything good to eat, which there really isn't.
How about waffles? Don't you got Eggos?
I don't have waffles.
Eggos.
No.
No
I don't
Eggos?
have any.
What?
Yeah.
No Eggos, huh?
No, I have cookies, chicken nuggets.
Oh, chicken nuggets is food.
No, it doesn't sound good.
That's for children. Chicken nuggets is for children.
Oh man, I have a chicken in the bottom of my fridge right now, and I have to throw that thing away before it gets gross.
Yeah, don't let it get gross.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna go with? Chicken nuggets? Cause there's nothing else?
No, I'm just gonna have a soda.
Soda? That is not gonna quell your hunger. You gotta drink water. Don't drink soda. How about?
Oh.
So that's what you do when you get hungry. Just drink some soda. It's bad. I think that's not good for you.
Well, also you shouldn't treat like cookies like a meal to itself either. Cookies are just like a snack.
Take it from me. I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Have you been watching the show? Or you're not watching TV right now? What are you doing? If you're not, the TV's not on. Is it?
I watched the other night.
What?
Like the night after my mom passed away. Can't sleep very well.
Oh, you can't sleep? Yeah, that's understandable.
I can sleep, but I can't sleep, and then I don't know.
Are you doing the stages? You know, when people have grief, and it's like the first stage of grief and stuff. You know about that stuff?
Yeah, I was experiencing some of that today.
What are the stages? Is it 6?
I think it's 5. I think it first
5?
starts with denial.
Denial? Did you have denial?
Yeah, I still have a little bit of this sandwich.
And then what's after denial? Denial. No.
I believe that she's still here.
Oh yeah, that's what I think. So maybe you're still in denial a little bit. That's the first part, which is fine, I think. It's pretty recent. So what's after denial? Bargaining?
Probably.
Is it bargain? Do you know? I don't know about this stuff. Did nobody told you this stuff? Like the doctor?
I know. So there's There's sadness, anger.
Yeah. Well, I know those are there, but which one comes right after denial? It's like I think it's denial. I think that's bargaining. I think bargaining is after denial. That makes sense to me.
I've never heard bargaining though.
Bargaining is one of them. One of the stages. I think it's the second stage. I bet Dan Bennett would know this, which we're gonna call him eventually though. But I think I'm gonna say it's denial, and then I think bargaining, and then maybe anger, sadness, and acceptance. That's only 5. Is it 5 stages?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did it then. I think it's denial, bargaining, anger, sad, accepting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is sad? I don't think sad is the one. Sad's through the whole thing. I think it's denial. Denial, bargaining, anger, blank, and then acceptance. So maybe you're not bargaining yet. You're not like, if you said like, why was it my mother and not me or something like that, or any of that kind of thing.
Yeah, I wish it was me instead of her.
So maybe that's what bargaining is. So maybe you're on bargaining, and then next is anger. I don't know if I should be pushing you through this though. I don't know if that's safe either. I'm not a grief counselor, but I think anger. So just get ready. Maybe anger. You might start getting angry at, the concept of life and death. Next. And you'll say, why do people die? And then after that, there's a mystery stage, and then acceptance.
Denial and isolation, anger.
No, you're reading it. No, not off the internet. Don't tell us off the internet. Do you read it? You already looked it up? I don't want to hear about it. No, we gotta ask somebody else. You looked it up. You cheated.
I'm sorry.
You're cheating. We gotta ask somebody else about it, but what?
What?
You cheated. Now I don't know what to do.
Oh, Kenny.
Well, we gotta move on. We gotta ask somebody else about it. But do you know which number you're on? Which step? What do you think? 2, 3? Probably 3. Are you what, is Manila hanging out with you and stuff to help you?
She came over, yeah.
That's good. And it's your mother lives on in you and your child too. You know?
Yeah.
Like when you see your kid, you can remember there's a piece of your mother in the kid. Also, I think we were talking about this yesterday. Remember all the people in your family that go back and they're all dead? There's like millions. There's millions of people in the history. They're all dead, and they created us all.
Yeah, that's insane, huh?
So I'd like to thank all my millions of ancestors for bringing me here today. What?
Oh, I was
Talking to the kid?
No.
Talking to us?
No. Sorry.
Well, who are you talking to?
A friend.
Oh yeah? Does your friend know that you're talking to?
I guess I can consider him a friend too. No, what? No.
Does your friend know that you're talking to a TV show right now?
Yeah, I'm talking to a TV show. That's what I was trying to explain to him.
What is it? Does he believe you and stuff, or is he like, what is that? What does that mean?
Shaking his head.
What?
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, it's for real. It's for real, though. Have you been watching the show at all?
I watched it the other night.
9,
Oh, hey, it's info time. Can you hold on for a minute?
6, 5,
Mm-hmm.
4,
Oh, Carl's out of Mountain Dew and cheese.
1.
Yeah.
Now it's info time.
Here are answers to some frequently asked questions about the program you're watching right now. It's called Your Daily Hour with Me. It's a call-in television talk show that's filmed, radio show that's filmed on the radio or recorded right here in Thurston County every day of the year. It airs Sunday night, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 22 each and 2 a.m. on 106.5. Each episode broadcasts a week after was taped, so you're watching this on TV at 11:30 p.m. This episode taped the same weekday of the previous week. If you're watching this at 2 a.m., this episode taped the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. We rely on the community for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384 and leave a message. We'll call you back on the next episode. Thank you for tuning in, and now back to the program.
Yeah, we're back.
Hola.
I don't know. I'm thinking, do they even do obituaries in a newspaper anymore? Who reads a newspaper? There's got to be like online obituaries or something. Is she gonna get a grave? You know?
My sister cremated her.
Does that mean she don't get a grave?
She got cremated.
So what? No grave then? Just like ocean or something?
Yeah, probably the ocean. She'll probably release them at the ocean.
I want a grave. What?
Some of her ashes are going to get buried with one of her cats.
With a cat?
Yeah. And then we're going to each get a vial.
Uh-huh.
For
I kind of want to get a grave, I think. Like soon. I'm just going to get a rock and carve my name to it and say it's a grave.
Well, speaking of our ancestors,
who's speaking about ancestors? That was like 10 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, but still, we're talking
bring
about
up a new subject.
Well, yeah, we the saltalinity in our blood matches the saltalinity of the oceans, and our brains have the same sort of oil in them that fish do, and so some people they can draw a correlation between human life and aquatic life, and some people seem to think that evolution is a valid point, but whether or not it is or isn't, taking your mothers to the Pacific Ocean is a nice tribute, I'm sure, for your mom. Kind of circulates a part of her through all of the world.
Yeah, I was watching a program at her house last week. I was talking to you, and it was talking about the stars and how it's all like stardust and everything.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
We're all made of stardust.
Yeah.
That's where elements are made or something. That's what they tell me on like Nova, where that show is. All the things you're made of were born from stars.
Yeah.
And maybe, eventually we'll return to stars in a billion of years.
I wonder if,
Yes?
because you cut out when you're on the phone, I wonder if you're going to cut out on the program.
No. It's the connection. It's not the thing. We're going straight to tape, so it's not going to cut us out. Maybe you a little bit.
Yeah, because you sound like a robot half the time I'm talking to you.
Oh.
Have you seen The Lion King?
Yeah.
That's a good one to, because the circle of life and stuff.
Not only that, but passing down of generations.
Because his dad dies in the movie. It's kind of similar to what you're going through. You can watch The Lion King.
Yeah, I kind of referred to that the other day.
You did watch The Lion King?
No, I haven't watched it since I got cable, last week too.
Oh, you have cable at your house now?
Hey, congratulations.
Yeah.
Now you can watch the program. Have you watched the program at your house yet?
I did the other night at like 2 o'clock in the morning last year.
That's the last year ones, yeah. I think you might be on some of those, actually, though. I don't remember how long you've been calling, but it might have been a whole year. I think you were calling back in the other What?
I stopped talking to you last year in October.
Oh, you did? So it was before that. So you were talking to us before October and then recently. Because I remember you were calling us back then, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been going to bed earlier, but is that because of your mother a little bit? Since you've been going to bed so early?
Why I go to bed so early?
Yeah, is it because of your mother?
Huh?
Is it because of your mother? Have you been helping her?
Have I talked to her?
No, is it? Never mind, I guess. You've been going to come into the, you've been watching the show, but you've been going to bed early, right?
Yeah, I've been going to bed early because I've been taking my medicine and, like, usually I don't know, it's supposed to put you in a regimen to control your, I don't know,
You got
disorganization.
You got sleepy pills?
It's kind of like a sleeping pill, but it's not.
Well, not sleeping. I said sleepy. Sleepy pills. They like make you sleepy.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe they're not made for sleeping, but maybe they're sleepy anyway. Like Benadryl or something.
Yeah.
You gotta.
I like Benadryl.
Pills.
NyQuil.
Pills.
NyQuil.
Pills. Well. Great. What do you got? Anything else to say? You see anything you want to say today?
No. Thank you for calling me.
Well, my condolences on your mother, and keep calling us. I want to hear from you. I'd like to hear from you some more, and maybe we could help you out through your grieving process. I want to hear if you move on to the next stage of grief.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for, and also this is a part of people's lives that everybody deals with, and most of the time they keep it to themselves and it's kind of thing. But we're watching this on TV. It's for real. Elias is a regular person, and her mother has died. It's very sad, and it's happening right here on the show. So if you're watching this at home or listening on the radio, it's a slice of life. You turn on most TV shows, it's just going to be like you see all these soap operas and everything, and it's like, oh, what are they going to do? But really, it's like, what are we going to do? You can do something. So it's real life, sad stuff. All right. Thanks, Elias. We'll talk to you maybe later. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's the good thing about public access TV, that it's somewhat unfiltered and not really edited at all. Or I mean, I guess you could
that's
edit
us. So I think most people edit and filter a little bit themselves.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing about us here, not public access as a whole, is that we don't really filter, or what's the second thing? Oh, edit, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't filter or edit, so we're getting it all right here. But who's going to edit that stuff out? Somebody. They'll probably edit this stuff out, at least when we're talking about editing. Like, why are you talking about me? And then they would edit it out.
Hopefully they're not going to edit the curriculum 50 or 100 years in the future.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
this program is going to, be part of living over the, millennium transition.
You think in the future, when all the kids are watching the show, they're going to be watching some bastardized, weird version of the show where they edit it out and have it, like, us say the things that the new world leaders think is important?
Well, hopefully there's no episodes
Well, the thing is, though,
of Your Daily Hour that are going to turn into black sheep of other episodes of Your Daily Hour with me, because
in the future, when everybody's watching the show and the kids are watching the show, the people who started the program, not this program, I mean, is part of the program, but the program of watching the show in the future for the kids, which is part of the program. We're talking about the program. There's a show and there's the program. There's like longer, but the program is part of this future thing. It's like the program. So when they do that, they're going to be already know what the show is about, and there's going to be a reason for them to be doing it, and if it's this like weird bastardization thing, that's not going to happen. Because they have to be watched. There's a reason they're going to show this show specifically. They want to do bastardization stuff. They can do their own thing, but the people who are watching the show, they're going to be doing the marathon of every minute and second with us here. They're following also. So thanks to the marathoners, and thanks for sticking with it. I know that you're almost probably over a month into your marathon, and you're doing great, and you can do it. I believe in you, future marathoners. Here we go. Let's roll the dice. People sometimes they ask me like, watching the show, and I say the future, the entire future. Is that fan on? That should be off, right? Isn't that gonna make it warmer or colder or whatever? 6 and just 6 and 2. I won. I got 500 points. I have a 2.
Well, I thought it would be helpful to kind of circulate the other air as it's heating up, but
Hey, I don't know about that.
fair enough.
I'm calling Freddie now. Freddie, the producer, found out how the production end is going. Maybe Freddie's still out there in
Thanksgiving land.
Thanksgiving land, yeah. Hi, you've reached Freddie Dobler. If you leave me...
I can't come to the phone right now.
I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can. Thanks a lot.
Hey, Freddie, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 30, 20...
28.
Wait a minute.
28 minutes.
What are the stages of grief? Thank you. You know, I was saying that I think Dan Bennett,
Yeah.
he'll know the stages of grief, and also he's scheduled to be here tomorrow, so we have double reason to call him right now. And since we have double reason, that's 2 times the reasons that we usually have. So I think we should probably do it right now, which we are.
Before calling McDonald's.
I think we should, and we or have already started. I already said, I said I think we should after I already did it. So it's like I think we should. So I did.
Hello,
Seconds
you
ago.
have reached Lord Dundier. Please leave a short message. My minions would be grateful, as I am too lazy to check them myself.
What?
He's too lazy to check him himself.
Too lazy to check your own messages?
Oh, wow. You know what? I was thinking about you, Kenny, and Carl just exactly right now, and then
What?
the phone rang.
Well, you must have
This is-
ESP.
Yeah, that's exactly what that probably is. Probably not. But
Probably.
part of the reason part of the reason I was thinking of you is because I have a pile of trophies. I have 12.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay? And I was going to send you a message and say I need the 12 top categories. And then I thought, you know, if they call, they'll probably call at some point soon. You could just read them off to me, and I'll just write them down, and I'll put the labels on.
Yeah, I guess we could do
Awesome.
that. This is not going to air until after. Well, I don't know. It's good because
Well,
it's up and I don't know.
if
Who
the
cares,
ballot's already
right?
closed, we
Well,
can't vote.
This episode is going to air before the Cream of the County episode airs, but that's not going to air before the Cream of the County Award event happens, where we're going to be
Okay.
announcing it to the public anyway. So it's like, should we announce the winners now, or should we wait until after the Cream of the County Awards for real? I think maybe we should.
Well,
wait.
no. I would say, I suppose you could send them in a message, but it might be easier just giving me a list of the top 12. And if you want, you can. And anyone who watches the episode would have like the sneak peek or the what is it called, the cheat award or
I think
something.
No, I think
know?
I'm going to send you a message.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I need 12 because I have. I think 9. I got 4, 7, 10. Wait, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like standing trophy awards, and then I've got 3 plaques.
Great. Well, hey,
So
hey,
13.
we'll
13.
send you a message.
Okay, and just the top ones, and I'll try and apply them according to what they look like they seem to fit. That makes sense. Or it will be a total joke, like the best pizza will have some girl flying through the air, something like
What?
something.
Well, because girls usually fly through the air to
okay.
can pizza.
I understand.
There are 2 trophies. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3 trophies with a girl flying through the air, like a swimmer.
Yes.
So,
don't disregard that stuff. It's a
totally
metaphor.
lied. There's 4.
That's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor,
What?
Bill. Dan.
Bill? Who is Bill? Who is Bill?
Why did I
I'm
just
I'm
send me the
Bill.
top
I get
13
bills
and
in the
I-
mail. Yeah.
Those flying people are a metaphor. They're not. It's like not. It's not
I
about
know.
diving. It's about flying through success.
Well, the thought is whatever the award is, however it's applied, it will somehow make sense either directly or metaphorically.
Yeah.
Or
That's
as
what I
a
was
great
saying, but in less
joke.
words.
If I can be ironic, if I can actually do some irony, I'll give it a shot.
What? We don't need to be irony. This is for real.
Yeah, real irony.
The real irony. All right.
If I can, I will try. If I can do some real irony, I will
Dan,
try.
Dan, I'm gonna say no jokes, please.
Okay.
No jokes. It's for real.
Well,
This is serious.
Okay.
This is serious, Dan.
What's one of the categories?
It's
What's
serious.
One of the categories.
Oh, street, pizza, park, church, best dress, jail, judge, burgers, public toilet, coffee, best local business, best band, best bartender, best police officer, best comedian, best barista, most reliably serviced neighborhood as far as utilities go, best former Thurston County resident, best city, best natural land thing.
Landmark.
Okay. I think I can fit. These to them because it doesn't sound like there's any one of these that I could be really ironic, because
No, Dan, don't even think about it. Just do it straight. Play it straight.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Serious.
Not a
It's serious. We're serious.
Speaking about
These are
being
real awards. These aren't joke awards. These are awards people. These are like esteemed awards.
Speaking about
Okay.
being serious, what are the 5
Oh, yeah,
stages
this
of
is-
grief?
Pardon?
Yeah.
Five
Well,
state-
first off, I tell you that Elias called and she told us that her mother had passed recently.
Oh no.
Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, that's awful.
It is. But you are our resident mental health facilitator, in my opinion. I think.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
So
Thank you. I
So
try.
when I guess I don't know if it's good or bad, but when things like this I hear, I think, what would Dan say? Like when you're trying to maybe be sensitive about grief.
If I were going to give Elias any kind of advice, what will happen in many families if a family member dies? Relatives, children, brothers, sisters, will start thinking about themselves, and they'll think, okay, I want this thing, and I want that thing. And they'll think about coming in and grabbing stuff that they wanted, because now it's all free game. And if someone is really rich, if there's a lot of money involved, if this person is wealthy, then that gets worse. And it's usually the in-laws that are worse. And so doing things that bring people closer together, that they can commiserate together, that they can talk together and organize. And when I go, all the people that I know may want a little something to remember me by.
Yeah.
And so the important thing is to find a
Well, hey,
organized person.
Dan, it's time for a commercial break.
Step
I have another question for you, though. Can you hold on to the commercial break?
Sure.
After these messages.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Coming up on the next episode of the program.
Yeah, you know it. The next one that you see
Your daily
Right here, right now, or right
on this
then.
channel as
In
you're
the future.
watching.
What happened yesterday, because we're going to be going back into the thing, and when we get back into the show, it's going to be, for the viewers who are watching this episode right now, it's the one that we did yesterday on Sunday, so I don't know what they're doing. It's Hi Sunday, people, if you're watching like that.
Okay. Well, on today's episode, I discuss more science.
Like probes.
Yes. Oh, a new launching system and stuff and things and parachutes.
It's Dan.
Tune in at 11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
Don't miss it. You'll miss the secret.
Monday.
That's right, we're back. Did you have a good break, viewers and listeners? Did you continue to drive? Did you stretch? Did you get a snack?
Mountain Dew?
Use the restroom? Name brand products? These are things you could have possibly done, or did you just watch the commercial diligently?
Or did not do?
Did or did not. These are possible scenarios for you, the listener and viewers, during their break time. Oh yeah, it's the sound. We lost Dan because the thing messed up here, so now we're going to be calling him back because I had another question for him that we didn't get to finish. I kicked the thing. Sometimes it happens. But you know, it could be a failure. Other people, when that happens, they say, oh, it's a failure. But I like to say that the program, a lot of the times, is about overcoming failures. And after we've done a thing, maybe you call it a failure, and you overcome it. And you move on, and you do a better thing.
Tomorrow.
Well, next time, hopefully. Maybe not tomorrow. What if it's another 2 seconds? I mean, hopefully we're doing better things right now.
Yes,
tomorrow.
of course.
It's going to take a whole day.
No, it doesn't usually take a whole day to overcome a failure.
Yeah,
sometimes
or learn
it takes
from your
an
mistakes.
hour to overcome a failure.
Sometimes you don't have that much time. You can't wait till tomorrow to overcome your failures. You got to overcome them immediately.
Sometimes it takes 15 minutes to overcome a failure.
Yeah. Could be, I guess it's a pretty wide range of times that it could possibly take to overcome a failure. I'm logging back into the system, though. We're going to call Dan back because I didn't get to hear about the 5 stages of grief, and I don't know if I'm going to be calling him about it tomorrow. And I don't know how much I'm going to be talking about tomorrow because it's about today. We're doing this whole thing with the thing. Well, I forgot. Yeah, okay, I admit it. I said I forgot Elias's mother's name, but we can just call her Elias's mother. And then I was about to say it, and then I almost stopped myself, and I decided to go with it. Anyway, sorry, I forgot. I'm going to go back to the tape and look at it, but because I wanted to say something. But I guess Elias's mother, I mean, is a fine title for now. So, I hope you had a good life while you lived it, Elias's mother.
Yes.
I'm going to get a grave, though. Maybe any of you gravestone carvers, if you're a viewer or listener and you're a gravestone carver, I don't know, is that a whole career? Is that what they do? Or is that like a artisan or something? They do like statues and other things, and then also graves. Who makes the graves?
I think it's been progressively unimportant to have like sculptures and just to have like a some sort of plaque or headstone.
Yeah.
100 years ago, you would have these statues. Like sometimes, I would see these angels with their like hand over their head, and I laugh about this because sometimes that's my own guardian angels, doing their own face palm, whenever I do something wrong. It's like
that's your guardian angels.
Yeah, face palming.
That's
Yeah. What the hell are you doing, Carl? Man.
Guardian angel.
Yeah, you'd see these sculptures more often than not, 50, 75 years ago, and not so much 25, 15 years ago. They've been getting progressively smaller in complexity.
Uh-huh.
And wow.
What?
Okay. I think that the headstones basically are just like really simplistic things, rather than elaborate designs like some sort of angel, with sobbing into her hand or whatnot, or like these Roman or Greek pillars that you see at ancient Roman or Greek sites. Yeah.
You don't know who carves the graves?
No,
Hey.
I do
Hey,
not.
Dan, we got disconnected.
Yeah, it's okay.
I had some more questions about grief. We were talking to Elias, and I was trying to see what stage of grief she was on, but I didn't even realize. I realized I didn't even know what they are. It's maybe this is what I think. Is it denial, bargaining,
Denial,
sadness,
bargaining,
anger, acceptance?
sadness, anger, resolution, like you like acceptance.
Yeah.
So I was right.
So
Yeah.
anger comes fourth.
I was right then.
Yeah.
Denial,
Yeah, those
bargaining, anger,
Denial,
sadness,
bargaining, anger,
acceptance.
acceptance, denial. Yeah.
Denial's first,
they're
though,
all
right?
there. Yeah, and the thing is, with those 7 stages, you go through them over and over again. You go round and round, and you don't go from one to the next one. You go from one to a different one, to a different one, to a different one.
So you're saying
You might go from anger to denial to acceptance to grief, and then back to anger, then back to acceptance, and then you go all over the place. You go through them many times.
like step 1, step 3, step 2, step 4, step 2,
Yep.
step 3.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Not a real,
many times.
not a real
Linear.
linear thing. I thought it was more linear than that.
No. I just my own process. I didn't do much of the anger thing, but the other 6, yeah, I went through those a lot.
Well, you probably do your anger internally. I'm sure you get angry. But
Annoyed.
yeah.
Annoyed. I never got like angry.
I think that's what angry is. It's not like full out like, oh. I think it's more of just like.
Oh, some people do the full out angry. Like I've got levels of anger. Like level 1 is being troubled. You drop a thing on the floor and it's like, right? And it's
Yeah.
barely detectable. You acknowledge it as being, right? And that's level 1. And then anger level 10 is you're freaking out, you're insane, and you're smashing things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And so there's various levels, and some people will go to level 5 or level 8 or level 6 or 2 or 3 or whatever. I was annoyed because it's okay. They're okay to feel that, and one should not feel guilty. And
Don't
I
feel
think
guilty.
that is a stage as well. I think guilt's in there. I'd have to list them down. I haven't written them down recently, but yeah, guilt might be
So you
survivor's guilt. That is, I went through that one.
Those grief things, those are for real. You don't think maybe it's some kind of like quacked out, like random craziness?
Pardon?
It's not like a quack theory. You think it's for real? You buy into the denial or the stages of grief?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're real. They're real. And different people will kind of express or experience them different than others. Like, one person will feel angry and they'll express it differently. And other people are more emotionally aware than others.
Yeah.
Some people will recognize internally in the moment that they're going through feelings of anger regarding the loss of this person. And other people, they'll just be angry and they don't know why. They're just angry and they're not in touch with their feelings such to be able to tell that there's that connection, that they're angry because of this thing that happened to them, and it's terrible, and they're really mad. So
there are
everyone kind of responds a little bit different. And,
all right.
And if they're with someone that is caring and compassionate and listens well, they might be able to help them through it.
All right. Well, it's time for the final dice game.
Oh, I choose 3.
All right, here we go. You have 500 points so far.
Ooh, yay.
Here it goes.
Here we go.
Oh, 6-6-1. Looks like we all tied. We're tied. We won.
Okay. We have a tie?
Everybody won.
Oh, wow. Well,
Unless
that's
you want
cool.
to battle. Unless you want to battle. You want to battle?
No, I want to share.
Oh, great. Me too.
I'm in a sharing mood.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dan. Well, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 or 10.
Yeah, I work the same thing, same time shift I did.
So regular
last
schedule
week and the
for
week
tomorrow,
before.
Dan. We'll see you tomorrow. Great, and thanks for your
Have a good
insight
night.
into
Have a good program.
mental health. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
Oh.
Yeah, there are some people that say, hey, I'm not angry, I'm just upset. And there are other people that, do a mental self-check as they're experiencing the problems.
You go to those mental health groups all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
You can probably.
Yeah. And sometimes people can stop themselves from saying some really crass response to certain folks. Hey, I probably shouldn't be saying that right about now because that would be hurtful. And I don't want to shame anyone into thinking that, X, Y, or Z. It's like...
you don't want to shame anybody into thinking anything.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's...
you shouldn't use shame as a tool. Don't use shame as a tool against others.
Yes, everyone's grief process is uniquely their own.
If somebody is not having the same grief process as you, shame them into your grief process.
No.
Use shame as a tool of manipulation.
Probably not.
We're calling on McDonald's here. I don't even know. You idiot! That's not shame. That's just harassing.
Could be. Yep.
Ooh, it's cold. I feel it in my mind.
Yeah.
I feel the cold in my mind. Ooh.
I sometimes know that it's harder to think when it's cold sometimes.
This McDonald's not answering. We're calling the next one. This next one's in Santa Monica, California. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe they're taking a snow vacation. No vacation.
I think it's probably considerably warmer in Santa Monica, California than it is up here.
Yeah.
You gonna answer the phone, McDonald's, or we're just gonna listen to the phone ring for a while? Santa Monica, California, McDonald's. This is Daryl. How can I help you? I don't know what's going on with it. Let's listen to this Mr. Ginsey message. It looks like it's an old one we haven't listened to. What is this? Yeah.
Can you believe that shit? Shut up, I didn't even tell you yet. I just got fucking fired.
Oh, hello?
What?
Oh, it's the internet.
Fuck. I had me a job over at the JLC, and it was like my first day on the job, and holy fuck, they gave me guns, and anybody fucking tries to escape, shoot the fucker, that's what we do.
Is this part of the
they
story?
didn't say you're supposed to shoot him in the leg. Fuck. God damn. So, anyway, I shot, and,
What?
but, like, whatever, the dude was trying to escape, and I would have shot him.
I never know
I
what
did
to
my
expect
duty,
from this guy.
Hello?
That's what's going on. How can I help you?
Hey, you guys got the holiday pies right now? Hello? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you.
Oh, how about now? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello, is it better yet? Hello.
Yes, I don't have you.
Hey, you guys got those holiday pies yet?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Hey, are those like Christmas colored or are they just like regular sprinkles?
What is it?
You got sprinkles?
Yeah.
What color are the sprinkles?
Red and blue.
Red and blue, really? That's a weird color. Maybe because I was worried about like I don't want to do the like Christmas or Hanukkah colors. I wanted to do the other ones, but those are both. But it's not. I guess it doesn't count. Like, does it count if it's green and red? It's got to be together. Or the blue and the white, they got to be together because the separate doesn't count, right?
I don't know.
I think it doesn't count. So I think that's okay. But I wanted to give a rainbow. You guys don't have any extra like green, maybe like purple?
No.
Well, I guess it doesn't count. It's because it doesn't specify holidays. It says holidays in general, right? Not like Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Not like Hanukkah
Holiday
pie.
pie. It doesn't say Christmas pie.
Yeah. I think it's okay then. I think it's probably okay for me to eat then, right?
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
It's okay.
My job I was being paid to do. Now they're telling me I'm fucking fired because the guy's supposed to get out. And fucking, I don't know. They fucking somehow lost him in the fucking system. Can you believe that shit? They ain't seen that fucker in like 25 years.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Oh, Dan. Dan got 25 years.
Yeah, this is part of the story.
Dan lost his job. No, Mr. Ginsu lost his job from being a coroner.
You're supposed to check out instead of just get out.
All the bodies walked away.
He looked like an escape, so they're not charging me with nothing. But that fucker, he did, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
That's not how I do, man. That guy was supposed to get out of jail, but he's going now. He's famous. I made him famous. Sorry about that.
Shit happens, bro.
But,
What are you sorry about?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
Anyway.
I got fired. And
Yeah.
I'm looking for a new job. So if you know anybody that freaking
Got it collecting
needs a job,
unemployment.
or has a job, somebody that needs a job, well, here I am. Still looking for another job. And I don't think they gave me no pay either. I think they suspended me without pay because the guy died. I can't remember, but
No
I'll have to
unemployment?
look it up or something maybe.
Oh, no.
Maybe fuck it.
Yeah?
I messed up the whole job first day somehow. Oops. Yeah, well, I can win some, you lose some.
What you gonna do? Hey, well, thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks for that final message there. Thanks, Elias. Condolences to your mother.
Yeah.
And to you, I guess, mostly to you. Really. Thanks, Freddie.
Dan Bennett.
Dan Bennett. Carl, thanks for being here today.
My pleasure.
So tune in tomorrow with Dan Bennett. Again, he'll be here on the couch with us on Mondays. And we're getting close to the Kübler County Awards and counting it down.
Yeah.
Just like this countdown almost, but much longer.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Time is up.
Episode number and date of the week. Thank you. TV channel 22.
11:30 p.m. and 2 a.m.
YDHWM.com.
Full archive online.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check those out if you wish.
360-836-4384. Leave me alone. Don't call me.
Because we're dead.
I'm dead. Crew, you guys want me on the crew? Don't do anything? Yes, I am. Death is for real sometimes. UFO FBI.
Yep.
TCTV. Libbaby.com, Second Feeling, Jordan E, Fabulous, Thurston County, Washington State, USA, thank you. Viewers and listeners, that's who you're watching. Hell yeah.
Woof, woof. Bye.